Welcome into the Thunderdome at Westlake High School for KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of Region 3 basketball as the Skyridge Falcons take to the road for their region opener to take on the Westlake Thunder. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to bring you this contest tonight between two teams in 6A. They've got off to really strong starts. We'll start with the visiting Skyridge Falcons. This is the team that lost in the state championship last year. They return some key contributors from that group, including Shea Toole, Bella Sika, amongst others. That's been a fantastic duo this year. Sika averaging 13 points per game, Shea Toole at 12 points per game. Been a fantastic pairing for Skyridge in the early part of the year. They're coming off a tough loss against Mountain Ridge. That's a solid team in 6A. They're looking to get back on the winning side of things here tonight on the road. Meanwhile, for the Westlake Thunder, been a strong program really for years here at Westlake High School, but a new coach, but it's the same Thunder, Coach Charlotte McFarland. What a job she's done, and she's got some experience, and she's got some youth to this core of Westlake. They come in 9-4, coming off a win over Granger, but it's the duo of the senior Chloe Jensen and the senior Austin Feller. Both of them have been fantastic, 15 and 12 points apiece, respectively, coming into this one. And a youngster, a freshman, in the starting lineup that we'll see for Westlake tonight and for the years to come in Janice Sikander, the 5'4 guard in the starting lineup for Coach McFarland, as two strong girls programs in Region 3 and in 6A going toe-to-toe, head-to-head here in our Region 3 opener. Westlake in the home white, Skyridge in the road orange. As tonight's game underway, the opening tip possessed by Westlake. This is Jada Willis, and that defended, taken away by Shea Toole. Nice play there by Shea. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we stop early, start late, that sort of thing to keep it trued up with the official clock here in the building. This is Lillian Meyer giving to Toole. Toole terminated. Back up top with Meyer. Boy, good feisty defense there by Westlake, staying right on their respective matchups. As in the corner, Feller dribbling out. That pass deflected, batted around. Is Toole looking ahead with Jada Smith. And good defensive play will allow this Westlake D to set up. Meyer here to trigger the inbound. Straight away, a long jumper that just wouldn't go down as a rebound gathered by CJ Cox. CJ, 7 points per game, 8 boards per game for the junior post. Feller working up with Sikander. She'll pull here from 15, just short on that attempt. Rebounded and cleared by Meyer. Toole working in the corner. She'll pull for three. Shea Toole, that shot just off the mark. Good long-range shooter for Skyridge, and not afraid to take them. And here's a Westlake three drilled by CJ Cox. And the first points of the contest hit there from the senior. This is Bella. That three wouldn't go, kept in, no. They do say she stepped out, so it will go back here to the Thunder. Skyridge showing that pressure they've become so well known for. They like to get up in your face, make it hard. Westlake able to deal with that. Of course, Westlake traditionally hasn't shied away from pressure as well. As Feller here to inbound, but a substitution first for Skyridge. Kaya Perkins checking in, the sophomore. As Sika will get an early rest here. And we've got a foul here before. Nope. Getting the shot clock all oriented. 27 seconds on the shot clock rather than the full reset. Sikander. Here's a three from Jensen. Chloe's shot wouldn't go. Offensive board from Feller, just off the mark. Third chance opportunity. CJ Cox couldn't get it to go. Now she's looking for her third opportunity, and CJ able to score it. Boy, good stick-to-itiveness on the inside from CJ Cox. All 5 points coming from the 5'9" junior. Sent across. Meyer had that one knocked away. That Westlake defense generating a couple steals here early. 3 on the way from Jensen, rattles out. Rebounded by Feller. Oh, and gave that a one up. Was looking for Sikander. That's a nice job slipping in there by Perkins. Able to disrupt the passing lane. Other end of the floor, pull up. Yeah, able to score. Lillian Meyer in transition, able to attack before that Westlake D got back. And a foul called. I believe this one called on Smith. That's the case. First on Jada.
That foul line number 33, Jada Smith, her first, team foul number 1.
Here's Feller. Willis able to get it across the timeline.
Out of bounds, Thunderball.
Shea Toole there on the deflection. Sikander. Giving to Cox. 3 from Willis. Just short. Trying to be saved in. That was corralled by Meyer. And Perkins draws the foul in the corner. This one called on Feller. The first on Austin. Talked about Austin in the open, 12 points per game, but boy, there's no give up in the game of Austin Feller. She is intense, and she's always around the basketball. Such a great job. His substitution here is Ariane Moyai had to come off the floor. Not quite certain if there was an equipment problem or a jersey concern. She's come out. That pass found its way through to Meyer. Now on the floor. And do we have a foul call? Yes, we do. This will be the second team foul on Westlake. Jada Willis called for her first. Sika inbounding to Toole in the lane, and Shea Toole drawing the contact. This will be the third team foul. A couple being picked up here quickly as CJ Cox called for her first. You see Moyai coming back on the floor here.
Number 22,
Meyer trying to attack. Good defense. They say deflected last touch there by Westlake. Meyer looking there for Toole. Deflected out by Sikander. Shea trying to get that back to Perkins, who set that screen, and now we'll get the tie up. The arrow keeping it here with Skyridge. Boy, this is the defensive possession that will never end for Westlake. My goodness. I thought the shot clock was supposed to prevent this sort of thing, but we're just kidding. Oh, blocked away. No, Cox called for the foul. Boy, CJ thought she got all ball. That'll be the 4th team foul. Called on the shot will send Moyai to the line. Second personal on CJ, and Coach McFarland having a conversation with the official. She disagreed. And she'll look to the bench here. His first free throw from Moyai off the window won't go. One more as Westlake will send in the substitution. It'll be Avery Thompson coming on the floor, another freshman. Meanwhile, for Skyridge, Jada Smith back on here. One more free throw for Moyai. That one good. Hey, Westlake has possession here. Inside, Feller. Oh, trying to get that inside. Good collapse there defensively by Toole. Able to knock it out. Westlake here will have it. That's a great way to attack that pressure. Be decisive, be quick. Nearly had the opportunity. Shea Toole there. Feller looking for an inbound. And a 5-second call. That's Skyridge D. Strong there on the inbound. And now a substitution for Skyridge. Peyton Newbold will come on the floor. Meanwhile, for Westlake, a substitution. Ava Cheney, a sophomore, checking in for Coach McFarland. And drive here, boy, coming over there on the help was Jensen. And disrupted the possession there. Jensen working up with Thompson. Now straight away to Sikander. Tough drive there, and the rebound cleared by Moyai. 3 on the way from Newbold. Wouldn't go. On the floor, dual possession. No, traveling violation. Will be Westlake basketball. Another substitution. Lillian Meyer back on the floor for Skyridge. Meanwhile, Feller checking back in here for Westlake. Willis, good eyes up ahead. And now trapped. Looking for somewhere to go. Has it lost out. Last touch by Skyridge. With double team down low. Made it tough there for Cheney. Sikander. Looking at inbound. Boy, good Skyridge D again. A lot of switching on that. Not a lot of room to get it in. Had to send it up top. Willis trying to drive off the window, couldn't get it to go. Sika able to track it down. Substitutions for both sides of the next whistle. Bella working into the paint, trying to turn around. They say she walked with it. Traveling violation will give it back here to Skyridge as Shea Toole back on the floor. And trying to get a number, I think Sadie Butters. Yeah, Butters back on the floor for Skyridge as well. Meanwhile, Chloe Jensen has checked in here for Westlake. Willis, boy, she's handled the ball very confidently against that pressure. Chloe Jensen, the 3 just wouldn't go. Tapped out Chloe with a little pull up here from 10. Clean shot there for Chloe Jensen. as that ends what has been a scoring drought really for both sides the last couple of minutes. First field goal tonight for Chloe. A drive by Toole, had it knocked away. Chloe there with the deflection, now out on the run. Has help. Chloe trying to wrap it around, but boy, her teammate Cheney was attacking the rim. Toole on the other end, patiently blocked by Feller. And now Austin Feller comes away with it. You see the reaction from the Westlake bench. They are fired up with the defensive tenacity there of Feller. Jensen gives us back. Thompson tries to get that to Austin. Active hands there from Meyer, able to deflect, but no change of possession. Shot clock down to 15. Shot clock down to 5. Feller. And boy, Meyer knew that not a lot of options there, able to come over and take that away. And do we have a traveling violation? Yeah. So Skyridge turning it over here with 40 seconds left in the half. In the first quarter. Our apologies. Sikander. And the kick ball there.
Stays with the Thunder.
Send up the 3 on the way, just short. Bat it out, it'll stay here. It's Thompson on the look. Boy, not a lot of room to fit that in, but Sikander able to come away with it. Looking for Feller inside, but fouled. And this call going to go here on Sika, I believe. Be the first on Bella. 25 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. From the corner, Jensen, another 3. Chloe Jensen hitting the second Westlake 3. Her and Cox with 5 apiece. Final seconds here of the first quarter. Toole on the drive. Not a lot of room to work. Couldn't get to go. Thompson with the clear. And the first quarter, and a traveling violation. Boy, you see that defensive pressure again, turning it over. Half a second to go. 0.4 on the clock here. That is enough to get a shot, but it's catch and shoot. And Skyridge won't get one off. That'll do it. First quarter in the books, 10-3. Westlake leading Skyridge. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of Region 3 basketball on KSLSports.com. Westlake basketball started the second quarter. Good start for the Thunder here at home. CJ Cox, Chloe Jensen. 2 scorers for Westlake. Meanwhile, offensively, Skyridge hasn't been able to find their rhythm yet. Here's a corner 3 from Feller. Won't go. That ball batted around, and Westlake coming away with it. Sikander showing some grit there. Here's Willis. Trying to get that zone moving here. Sent to Jensen from the corner. Chloe just off the mark. Backside board. Oh, good vision to Feller. Boy, beautiful job there by Cheney. Saw that help come over. Gives it back to Cox, or to Feller. Nice play. Is a foul here. It's called on on Sikander. Skyridge basketball. Sika, defended by Feller. Here's Toole. Shea on the drive, just too strong, and going to be called here for the foul. First personal here on Shea.
That foul on number 2, Toole, her first. Team foul number 1 this quarter.
Here's Sikander. Up with Feller. Austin, little step around. Count the bucket. The blocking foul called here on Toole. 2 quick personals picked up by Shea Toole, as the bucket will count for Feller. And she'll head to the free throw line as Westlake has made this a double-digit lead here early in the second. Feller good on the three-point play as Jada Smith back on the floor here for Skyridge. Meanwhile, a little fun fact. We love fun facts here on Rewind. Westlake has 3 players. They've all scored 5 points. The question is, who's the next? And they've all scored it in 5-point chunks. So the question is, who's the next 5-pointer coming from? Meanwhile, for Skyridge, they're looking for something. Boy, they have had a couple looks, but haven't had clean looks. There's a tough drive there by Sika. And there you go, Bella Sika displaying her ability to get to the rim and finish her first points tonight. Up the other end, inside, a little too strong. And they say that was Moai was not able to establish herself inside of the court. We'll give it back or keep it here with Westlake, should say. Inside, Feller blocked. Meyer gives to Moai on the drive, just off the front of the rim. Good look there from Moai. Chloe, oh, how about that little fake? Crafty play there from the senior Chloe Jensen. And a timeout taken by Skyridge as Westlake has opened up a 12-point lead. 5:40 left to go. 18-5, the advantage for the Thunder.
Skyridge inbounds.
And talk about Skyridge. They returned some key players off of last year's team. Boy, they're kind of missing that go-to scorer. It was Cambry Blackham last year. Who's going to be that Falcon to step up here? Really not in the lineup tonight. She's a double-figure scorer for this Skyridge team as well. So while they're kind of short-staffed, they've got to find somewhere to go against this stingy Westlake D. Sikander, defended there by Meyer. Jensen sends to Cox. Drive here, little reverse attempt there from Thompson.
Sorry, rebound by Lillian Meyer for Skyridge.
Into the corner, boy, it looked like Newbold was ready to take that shot. She's got it here again. Good closeout by Sikander as Peyton here trying to work that inside. Last touch by Skyridge. And go back to Westlake. Feller handing off Jensen. The three was on line but short. Good look there for Chloe. Of course, that would have made it the 4th straight 5-point run from an individual Westlake player. As we approach the midway point here of the second quarter. Butters. There's the three from Newbold. Won't go. Cox with the board. Oh, and CJ Cox. And she is going to have to come off the floor. Boy, you could tell that did not go the way that she wanted or thought. Immediately looked to the bench like, oh, we did something. As Cox to the bench.
For Skyridge, we have number 2, Tool, and number 24, Sika.
Westlake basketball. And now they're going to, help Cox to the table. Certainly hope she's okay, wearing a brace. As, Willis got her way to the rim, but could not finish. Good look there created by Jada Willis. Here's Toole. Sika trying to drive. Boy, that defense continued to be tough. Bella Sika able to go off the window. She thought there was contact. Could have been a call. Officials didn't see it. Toole inside, fouled by Feller. As you see Shea Toole being aggressive, and Austin now picking up her second personal. At least I think. Officials here conversing.
Foul called by number 20, Austin Feller, her second.
Yep.
Foul number 2.
So free throws here for Toole.
We have number 2, Tool.
First free throw for Shea is good.
In for the Thunder, we have number 21, Ella Seymour.
First point tonight for Shea Toole.
Tool at the line to try one.
Perkins back on the floor here for Skyridge. Strong on the second, but an offensive board gathered by Butters. We'll keep the possession alive here for the Falcons. Toole working around that screen. Gives to Butters on the roll. Off the glass. Nice work there. As Sadie Butters scoring her first points tonight. And that one deflected by Smith, and now we'll get the foul on Westlake. You know, I did catch. I said Butters on the roll. That was not intentional. It is dinner time, but not intentional. Sometimes it just comes out that way. Here's Sika. I figured I'd own up to it so it doesn't end up on a social media post one of these days. It still probably will. Westlake with the steal, looking up ahead. Thompson, high off the glass, won't go. Toole with the clear. Shea for three. Well, I thought that was going to go. Cleared by Jensen. Chloe. Of course, we still need that Chloe 3 to keep the spurts of 5 alive. Instead, it's given up. Here's Sika. Oh, just off the rim. And we're going to get a foul called here on the reach. Boy, looked like Kaya Perkins had the hand on the ball, but as the Westlake player started to turn, she tried to come off to avoid it. The official there had a good angle to see it, calls the foul. Timeout. Westlake will step aside. You're watching. Skyridge back to that pressure, and it works. The steal. And would it get the finish to go? Offensive board trying to keep it alive. Jada Smith drawing the contact. Boy, how many opportunities has Skyridge had at the rim tonight? They just left coming off. 3 or 4 in this first half as the foul here called on Sikander, her second. So 2 on Janice, 2 on CJ Cox, and 2 on Austin Feller for Westlake. Meanwhile, 2 on Shea Toole for Skyridge. 90 seconds left in the half. Sika trying to work inside to Moiai. Defended there by Chloe Jensen. High post. Chloe trying to attack. And that was called on the floor before the shot. As this foul going on Perkins. Second on Kaya.
And also in Meyer. Thundered it down.
Jensen for three. There it is. The fourth 5-point spurt by an individual player for Westlake tonight. And Chloe's got 2 of them. Scored 5 in the first and now 5 in the second for a game-high 10. Taken away. Sikander denied by Toole as she was trying to get that ahead to Chloe. Sikander. Ella Seymour came on for Westlake. Here's Jensen for 3. Chloe Jensen, back-to-back threes, her third of the contest. "15 seconds. Toole tried to kick out, no, walked with it. Turns it over on the traveling. All right, Coach McFarlane, you got to get this to Chloe Jensen to score 2. It's just what has to happen. And that taken away. Sika looking for help, deflected, couldn't be kept in. It'll stay here, Skyridge ball, less than a second to go. Toole gets it away just long, and that will do it. First half in the books. Westlake, a strong showing, 23-10. They lead Skyridge in the Region 3 opener. Start of the second half, 23-10. Westlake with a comfortable lead. Here at home, Skyridge will start with the possession. Been a tough night offensively for the Falcons. Have just 4 made field goals. There's another miss there for the Falcons to start this second half. They were stuck on 3 for a while, Skyridge was. Started to find a little bit of rhythm in that second quarter. Belasika had a couple nice drives. They got to get stops, and boy, that's a great job by Westlake of continuing to move the basketball quickly, freely. Sets up Feller right at the rim. And with that, one of the great streaks comes to a close. If you know, you know. Inside, Butters. There's Westlake players scoring in bunches of 5s. We had it the whole first half. As Meyer able to create some space there and gets the bounce. Lillian Meyer with her second field goal tonight. Unofficial scoring leaders for Skyridge was Belasika with the 4 at the break. Meanwhile, Chloe Jensen had 13 at the half. 3 made threes for Chloe tonight. Here's Willis, Jada Willis. She's had a couple drives tonight that she's gotten to the rim, but that her first made shot, and it's a 3. Toole on the drive, try to get underneath Austin Feller there, draws the contact, and that will be the 3rd here on Feller.
Foul call on number 20, Austin Feller, for 3rd. Team foul number 1 this quarter.
So 2 free throws coming up here for Shea Toole. Has just 1 point tonight, and that was made off of obviously off a free throw. She split the trip. An opportunity here back at the line and missed the first.
Toole at the line, try work. Good for one.
And Toole splits this trip. Sikander working ahead. Feller. A little bit of room. Gives to Willis. Willis driving down the lane. Didn't go. Westlake thought there was contact there. No call. It certainly was, but officials deeming not enough to warrant. Sika will pull up the three. No. And a dual possession here on the board. The arrow will send it to Westlake. Skyridge continuing with that pressure. Willis able to evade. Feller in the paint. Got Butters in the air. Austin Feller. Nice take there for Feller. Toole sends over to Smith. Gives to Meyer, the three, off the front of the rim. Sikander looking up for Austin Feller. And Westlake really starting to run away with it here in the third. Unofficially 11 now for Feller. Butters trying to work against Jensen. Sends out. Shea Toole on the drive. And the call coming here. And Westlake, not fans of that call. It'll be Toole back to the line as Jensen called for the foul. Want to remind you we have the boys edition coming up after this. Skyridge at Westlake. That game set to tip about 7:30. It should be about 12 minutes after the conclusion of this, so stick around. Always love the doubleheaders. Region 3, what these teams tend to do, makes coverage awesome. We get a 2-for-1 as that one last touched by Westlake. Will go back here to Skyridge.
And for Skyridge.
Portia Hugh checking in here for the Falcons. Toole for three. First three for Shea Toole. She's had a couple looks. Hasn't been able to get them to go. In fact, that's her first shot from the floor that she's been able to score. Willis able to capture. Trying to keep it, and does. Sikander. Gives to Thompson. Thompson able to regather it. Shot clock inside of 5. Feller the drive off the glass. Austin Feller. Boy, what a third quarter. She's got 8 points in the quarter. We are just past the midway point. Perkins, tough shot. Feller on the run out. Leaves for Willis. Thompson from the corner. And a foul here away from the basketball. And this called on Perkins.
That foul on Skyridge, number 31. Perkins, her third.
Third personal.
Seymour in for the Thunder.
Here's Willis. Feller. Handing to Jensen. Back to Feller. Trying to drive. Baseline off the glass again. Toole inside to Meyer. And fouled on the shot. It's called on Seymour. And that's the third team foul on Westlake. Inside of 3 to go, but a timeout first, taken here by Skyridge. 2 free throws coming up here for Lillian Meyer.
Was good for number 10, Lillian Meyer. We'll try one more.
Been tough sledding at the line today for Skyridge, as Meyer hits them both. It's the first time that the Falcons have hit both free throws on any trip to the line, as now we've got a timeout taken by Westlake. Skyridge back to that trap. Sikander looking ahead, intercepted. Here's Sika. Oh, blocked away. Good recovery there by Seymour, but Skyridge gets it back. Sika.
And 2 for 24, Sika.
Boy, Westlake dealt with this effectively in the first half. A couple turnovers here in this second half against it. Seymour terminated, gives to Jensen. Skyridge boy, some miscommunication defensively. Set up a good look for Feller. Just a touch long. 2 to go here in our third quarter. 3 from Sika, no. Captured by Hugh. Skyridge putting together a little surge here. Numbers for the Thunder. Inside, left-handed shot, good there for Cheney. First points tonight for Ava. 3 from Meyer. No, Sika backside board going up and fouled on the attempt. Nearly had not three-point play. That one just came off the rim. The foul here picked up on Feller, and that's going to be number 4 on Austin Feller. She's had 10 here in the quarter, 15 in the contest, and now with her 4th, would believe that she'll be coming off here. Meanwhile, 2 free throws here for Bella Sika. Good on the first.
Good for Sika. She'll try one more. Thompson and Willis back in for the Thunder. Sika flying to try one.
One more here for Bella.
Good for Sika. And
Makes them both. She'll come off the floor here, having just gone 2 for 2 on the trip to the line as Perkins checking in. $13-point difference. Willis. And a foul given here in the backcourt is going to be called on Perkins. And I think that's going to be the 4th on Kaya. So she'll have to come off the floor. As coming in is Jada Smith.
Thunder ball.
Willis works over to Thompson. And, oh, yeah.
There you go.
Not quite certain the signal there. I'm guessing he called it carry. But it'll be Skyridge here to inbound. It might have been a 10-second call, actually. Shot clock was down inside of 25, so I'm guessing that's what it was. As that deflected out, will stay. Oh, and Jensen keyed into that pass. And she walked with it. Drug that pivot foot. Westlake turns it over. Toole around the screen, driving. Got her own miss. Here's Meyer. Moai, that pass broken up by Sikander. Numbers here for the Thunder. Oh, and Sikander couldn't get a shot away as she loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to Skyridge. 25 seconds left. And substitutions. Butters coming back on the floor here for the Falcons. Shot clock turned off. Here's Toole. Shot clock down to, or game clock down to 10 here in the third. Toole, the drive. Looking to the middle. Thompson defending. And that wouldn't go. The heave from Sikander is just off the mark, and that'll do it. 3/4 of the way through. 38-25. Westlake leads Skyridge. Start of the fourth quarter. Big third quarter for Austin Feller. Had 10 in the frame, 15 in the contest. She leads all scorers, 13 for Chloe Jensen. As that duo's been great. Shea Toole on the drive and an offensive foul called here on Toole. And that'll be her third. Good quarter for Skyridge offensively, as they had just 10 at the break, 15 in the third. Eight for Sika, 6 for Toole, and 6 for Meyer, as Skyridge D again forcing the turnover into Butters. Couldn't get the first attempt to go. Second look, will kick to Toole for 3. No. Rebounded by Skyridge. Here's Sika. Butters, too strong on that attempt. Here's Sikander.
Last rebound by number 21, LSU Farm.
Thompson being hounded by you. We'll stay here.
Out of bounds, Thunder ball.
Willis trying to drive against Sikander into Butters and just missed the opportunity at the three-point play. I thought that was going to go for Jada Willis. Instead, she'll head to the line here to shoot a pair. As the foul called there on Butters.
Jada Willis at the line. Julian Meyer back in for Skyridge.
Here's Jensen. Chloe Jensen, another 3. She had 13 all in the first half. That's her first bucket in this second half, and Jensen looking for the block on the defensive end. The foul here will be called on Chloe.
That foul called on the Thunder's number 3, Chloe Jensen, her second, team down number 1.
We'll send Sika here to the free throw line.
Number 24, Bella Sika at the line.
Sika's first free throw long.
Back in for the Thunder, number 32, Ava Cheney.
Cheney back on the floor here for Westlake. And Sika rolls in the second. Here's Willis. Sikander sees that lane open up. Too strong off the glass there from Janice. Oh, good defense. Sikander now on the run, has help. Sikander will finish it off. First points for Sikander. Defensively, she's been really good. She's looked to attack offensively. She's just had some tough takes. And that one finished on the break. Sika for three, no. And it's Sikander there with the board. Thompson trying to find the lane. Ran out of room there as Hugh was there defensively. Here's Meyer. Butters looks in for Hugh. Fouled on the shot. And it will be Portia Hugh here to the free throw line. Is that foul called in on Thompson?
Number 2. In for Skyridge, we have number 31, Kaya Perkins. And for the Thunder, number
Timeout. We'll step aside. Have free throws when we come back. Portia Hugh at the free throw line here for Skyridge. Pair of free throws. This is the first.
At the line, we have number 11, Portia Hugh, to try one. And good for one for number 11, Portia
Able
Hugh.
to split the trip. Been a common theme for Skyridge. Those free throws have been tough. I'll put Jensen. Three from Willis. No. And Portia with the board. Boy, really like the minutes from the junior Portia Hugh tonight. He's come on in the second half. Has done a lot of things well for the Falcons. Butters drew the double team. Gives back to Meyer. Perkins, little pull up here, won't go. Approaching the midway point here in the fourth quarter. Feller back on the floor, playing with the four. Willis on the drive. Butters, good defense. Kept here by Feller. She can't get the second chance opportunity to go. And Skyridge able to get the clear. Inside, Butters. For Sika, that's a tough angle shot. Got it up, wouldn't go. Westlake now pushing. Feller all the way to the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Sika now creating numbers. That disrupted by Jensen. Here's Willis. Willis, another three. No.
Another rebound by Hugh.
There's Meyer. And Sikander was trying to rip that away. Instead will be called here for the foul. That'll be the third here on Sikander.
Number 23, Avery Thompson back in.
Third team foul on Westlake, so just one more to give here for the Thunder. Meanwhile, two team fouls for Skyridge in this fourth quarter. Oh, how about that three? Nice shot for Peyton Newbold. As those are her first points tonight, and Westlake gives it up. Two teams that shoot very similar percentages from long range coming into the contest. They've shot very different clips tonight. Timeout, Skyridge. We'll step aside and be back after this. 3 to go. Skyridge basketball. Tool. Ooh, Skyridge. That bench thought that Newbold was going to take that one, having hit one just a moment ago. There's Hugh. Back to Tool. Shea on the drive. Fouled on the attempt. Shea Tool continues to be aggressive. Look for her opportunities. And she'll find her way back to the free throw line. This foul called on Avery Thompson, or excuse me, on 32, Cheney. I thought that was on 23, my bad.
First one good for Shea Tool. Jada Willis back in for the Thunder. Also Sika for Skyridge. Tool at the line to try one.
Second free throw here for Shea.
And good for Tool.
That trap continuing to be put on here by Skyridge. Was looking for a fancier word, but it's a Friday evening. Fancy's it's about done for the week. Thompson work to Sikander. Janice, tough drive. A little left-handed shot there. Draws the contact, and Sikander now will work to the free throw line. Third team foul on Skyridge. As you picking up the foul. And the first free throw there missed.
At the line, we have number 2, Janice Sikander. Good for
Sikander splitting it. Tool trying to drive on Jensen. Got the lane. Good first step there by Shea Tool. She's now in double figures with 10. Leading the way for Skyridge. There's a foul given here in the backcourt. This will be called on Hugh. And that is the fourth team foul on Skyridge. 4 on Westlake as well. So free throws the rest of the way, both ways. As we're inside of 2 to go. Willis looking up for Jensen. Chloe thought better of it. We'll back that out with 1:40 left. Thompson tried to keep her momentum going. Boy, she's trying to run something off. Might have twisted an ankle or something. Sikander back to Jensen. Over to Janice. And timeout. Taken here with 1:23 left. 30-second timeout. Good crowd on hand here at Westlake. A reminder, we've got the boys game coming up tonight as well. And we've got another 90 seconds here in the varsity girls game. And about a 10-minute delay or so for the boys to warm up before we'll cap off the night. Then this one, Shea Tool trying to stay on that. And a timeout called here by Skyridge to save the possession. Timeout, Falcons. I've just been informed my producer went to Chubby's without me tonight. A little hurt by that. As Westlake able to get the defensive stop. And they're 1 minute away from starting off region play 1-0. For those who don't know, if you come out to Westlake, Saratoga Springs, this is free sponsorship. You'll want to swing in. It's fantastic. Jensen. Nice move by Feller there. She had to come off, picking up that fourth foul in the third quarter. Has been on the last couple of minutes here. And now Austin Feller will work her way to the free throw line as the foul called here on Newbold. And 15 foul there on Skyridge.
Feller at the line, shooting 2.
So first free throw for Feller. Big second half for Austin Feller. Really pushed this lead for Westlake as they took control. And Skyridge's done a nice job trying to fight back in it. But the separation was created. It's just been too much. Here's Butters. And that'll be the 15th foul on Westlake. We'll send Sadie Butters here to the free throw line. Fourth foul on Sikander.
Sadie Butters at the line, shooting 1.
One more here for Sadie. Shot clock turned off. For these final seconds, Sikander with a jumper. Janice now with 7 points, all coming here in this fourth quarter. Meyer on the drive will draw the contact, and Lillian Meyer here to the free throw line with 4 seconds to go to shoot. I would say one final pair, but we're not going to jinx it. One more pair of free throws here for Meyer. As Sikander is fouled out tonight. Good defensive effort. Of course, the 7 points here in the fourth quarter. A nice night for the freshman point guard for Westlake. One more here for Meyer.
For number 10, Lillian Meyer.
Westlake to inbound as the final seconds come off the scoreboard. The Thunder protect home court. A 50-36 victory. Westlake defeats Skyridge. Your player of the game, we're going to go with Chloe Jensen. 4 made threes tonight, including back-to-back that really created the initial separation for the Thunder as they get the win over the Falcons. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thanks for joining us. A reminder, we've got the boys game, Westlake, Skyridge, coming up next here on the Rewind Sports Network.